Almighty Shepherd,
Oh, my lovely lady.
the injustices you have endured.
Many. There's many injustices, especially within Ohio Valley Wrestling.
What happened to you? Tell me from the beginning.
Well, let's just start with TW3, right? You see, he was wandering around the hallways, I was going to say corridors, but the hallways of Ohio Valley Wrestling, because he couldn't get the job done within my domain, which is my ring. And so I conjured up a contract for him. And what that contract entailed was that his great shepherd, his icon, was going to lay down within my domain for him and allow him to pin me 1, 2, 3 to be out, freed from his turkey suit.
I saw that turkey suit, and then you put him in a sheep suit, which was his privilege.
Yes, indeed. You see, turkeys, or in this case, TW3, they just don't read the fine print. You see, when I laid down for you, Thomas Dub Walton, you didn't understand the fine print and what it clearly stated. And you see, my lady, it stated that if I were to lose to anyone, that they would have to don the sheep costume, the sheep skin provided by their icon.
And he wore it begrudgingly.
Yeah. Rude. Very rude.
Then what happened?
And then he decided to taunt me behind my back during my entrances. Taunt me while I was in my domain, my quarters, behind my back. While I was in front of my flock, the sheep, the ignorant sheep, was behind me, taunting me. Can you believe it?
I hate those peasants. They don't understand what a great leader you are.
I truly am. For many moons now, I've led my flock from the streets of the Independence to the legendary Ohio Valley Wrestling. A 10-year span. I've led them on a journey not seen by any professional wrestler before me.
That is true. And it's been such an honor to follow you every step of the way.
Thank you.
And then what happened once he removed the sheep costume?
Hold on. There was another injustice before then. You see, you speak of the injustices, right? There was a lawyer, Shalante, your lawyer, Shalante Royale's lawyer. What is it? PJ or whatever your name is, it doesn't matter. You, during the Brandon Davis show, decided to go out with some fake paperwork that you conjured up, and then you got in the face of my sheep, and you told him that my contract was irrelevant, and that he could just take the sheep skin off right there. That's an injustice. That's one of the injustices in that company that I'm talking about. And you know what? And that's why I had to lay hands on TW3. That's why all of this broke down into chaos.
That is a shameful indignity.
It truly is, isn't it?
Please continue.
Whew, it's got me all heated up, pissed off. And so then, Katie Gannon decides that she knows what's best for me, and she comes out with this outrageous idea to have a strap match. A strap match between me and the black sheep, the ignorant sheep, TW3. Can you believe that?
You have the endurance of a gladiator.
And speaking of endurance, right? All of this is happening while I, your great shepherd, your icon, is forced to battle the delinquents, J.J. Lawson and Brandon Balling.
That ginger, he keeps interfering with everything you do.
Everything. But you know, his karma is catching up to him because he is no longer the Rush Division champion. And speaking of my division, it's currently being occupied by a clown. And what are those pants what do they call them when they flower out? What are those pants called? What's Feisty Boy wearing? When they flower out on the
they're
boot.
70s style pants.
70s styles ridiculousness. It's 2026. And you're out there making the title look like a joke.
Which you would never do.
Never. Oh my God. If I was the champion, my entrance alone would draw in lots of flock members to my cause. Okay?
Of course it.
My entrance alone. I don't have to do flips and tricks like the ginger flipper Brendan Balling or the clown Feisty Boy Lawson.
And then he does that horrifying move with the belt on his you-know-what derriere.
Oh, you're talking about his entrance when he...
Yes.
Yeah, it's not toilet paper. Disrespectful brat.
Gross. Let's proceed on to the strap match.
Yes. I was just occupied with all of those injustices that are happening within my OVW Rise.
And there's so many of them.
But the strap match, yes. Brought to you by Mrs. Katie Gannon herself. So, what happened in that? I was strapped. He was strapped. I didn't want to be there, but I knew what the mission was, right? The mission was to defeat him. And I basically almost did. During that strap match, we each had to touch the post of the ring, my domain. I had him, he had me. In the end, we each tapped 1, 2, 3, right? Each post. In the end, I got distracted and he hit his finisher on me. Mind you, this is the very first strap match. There's 2 of them. In the first one, he won, but in the end, I won the war because I defeated him. I put his ass down after he did the little 4-corner post. He never pinned me, okay? So who cares? That's not a win. You tap each corner. That's not a win.
It's not a win.
A win is when what I did. When I took the strap and I beat his ass within my domain and they had to send security out to stop me. That's a win. And it should have been over after that. I won the war. But what happens? The next week on episode of OVW Rise, it's announced that there's a lumberjack strap match. Now, I don't know why this has to happen, why it happened, because I won the war. Nevertheless, we've got all the peers surrounding the ring to witness me, their icon, enter my domain. Here's an injustice that happens. You've got Cal Hero and a bunch of bandits deciding to go light on T-Dub when I throw his ass out of my domain to get whooped by the lumberjacks.
I saw
They
that.
don't do it. But when I'm thrown out ramp side, Cal Hero takes it upon himself to strap me hard as hell on my rib cage.
I saw that too.
Now, Cal likes to go around the company thinking that he owns the place. But he doesn't. Dustin Jackson is over him. And what happened with you and the legend, that's an injustice in itself. You should have got your ass kicked. You didn't win, okay? And then he gives you flowers at the end of that. That's an injustice. Cal Hero, you're a false hero. And you putting the belt to my rib cage is ridiculous. Why you were even out there is ridiculous.
Absolutely. There is no other wrestler that could have endured what you endured.
And what I continue to endure, my lady. But on my side of the domain, my ring, there was a group of heroes led by Tommy Boy, led by Mad Dog Martin, Jake Lawless, and they decided to respect their icon. They knew that Thomas T-Dub Walton failed to be a great sheep, failed his duty within the flock, and they whooped his ass with the belts as instructed by their icon. And that was a justice that I can approve of.
So thankful that happened. Good for you.
Thank you. And thank those men.
Thank you, beautiful shepherd,
Thank
for
you.
sharing your story with me.
Well,
Tea time.
stories are meant to continue. And if there's one thing that will continue, is my rise within Ohio Valley Wrestling. So all of you sheep out there watching, you can follow your icon on Instagram. You can follow your icon on Facebook. And you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and continue the journey with me and this lovely lady on multiple tea times, hopefully, right? We have more?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's well worth your time to follow this beautiful shepherd, our icon, Icon Lee.